clothing, cars, whatever you're selling, you have a great idea. You want to put it on our platform, contact TBISC. Call us now, 267-982-0342. TBISC, the best in sports entertainment. First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. And listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a member. That way you can get updated on all the new content as we continue to bring you these amazing episodes. So we want everyone to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
As y'all heard him, go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. We got an array of content that's coming out that you will be thoroughly entertained by. As you can see by the content that's...
Tales from the Jails, we live. What we got in there so far? 11 already.
That's good.
That's good. What's up, everybody? We don't normally be live on Saturdays. We normally be, just chilling. Brahim be home cooking and all this stuff. Chi-Chi's too. Still Chi-Chi's young?
Yeah, Chi-Chi's all the time, but we gonna be coming here a lot on the weekends, man.
Hey, yo, turn his mic up, Tawfiq.
We trying to get the fans a perspective, our perspective. In order to do that, you will have to be relevant all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. We're gonna be here, in the coming weeks. Yeah, we're gonna start implementing Saturday and Sundays. So y'all in for a treat, man. Thank you and thank me. And would you say show support? We can stay out of court.
Yeah, show support. So it's like, that's right to say. We got a special guest today.
Somebody said we here at an alarming rate.
We got a special guest today, Khadejia. She's from the UK.
Hi.
She reached out to us, said she was basically a big fan. Like I said, we were gonna get some fans on the show. So this is, somebody who came all the way from the UK to Chicago to Philadelphia to come and basically, be a part of the live broadcast and interview us, ask us some questions. So you guys are in for a treat. So Khadejia, if you want, I'll start by asking you, a question.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the fans, the audience, where you from, what you do, and how did you end up here?
So, hi everyone. My name is Khadejia. I'm originally from England. Well, I was born in England. I'm half Jamaican and half English. And I grew up in a place called Nottingham, which is like the outskirts of London. And then I moved to London when I was 16 to pursue my career of being a DJ and a presenter. So a presenter is like interviewing artists and stuff. So being on radio and things like that. And then I felt like I outgrown England. If you've been to England before, you would know it's kind of dull, very depressing, very like, it's not how it is in America, how everyone's trying to help each other and work. It's not like that.
So it's not like that, okay.
So I came to America when I was like 21 for my birthday and I loved it. That was like not for work. I just came for the vibe. And I was like, oh my God, I love Americans. And then I thought, let me go and see if I can, bring my talent from England to over here. And then, it's kind of just worked its way up. And I love Philly. Philly is like my favorite city. I love Chicago. That's like home, like in terms of just like where I went to first, and where I know the streets a little bit more. But I love Philly. Philly's like my heart. I love Philly. They call it the city of brotherly love.
Yeah, turn to the city of brotherly slug.
They call it brotherly love and sisterly slug.
What does
That's
that
what
mean?
they call it. Like it's going crazy. It's upside down.
So brotherly love, sisterly slug. I thought it was brotherly slug. You might catch over here.
Well, that too.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
But that too.
Yeah, it's rough right now. But on this podcast we speak about prison. A lot of our audience, they are, either everybody knows someone who went to prison or either experienced prison in some sort of way. So we talk about what goes on behind the prison wall, not to glorify it, but ultimately to speak to the audience, and maybe we can help people or save people from going to prison, because we're not glorifying it at all. And it's good that we got you on the show, and we're happy that you're here, and we want to allow you to ask us some questions, anything you might be interested about, as far as prison or jail, or Brahim's his storytelling, because he I'm pretty sure he got something he might want to say today that's going move the needle. He's shaking his head no, but
yeah, not today.
Not today? She gonna ask you a question or something today. So
Oh, yeah,
bring something out. So listen, go ahead, Khadejia. You know, you can shoot and ask questions, and the audience will listen. And we need all questions and stuff too for us and Khadejia. You know, this is a Saturday, just a chill day. We just gonna kick back. We gonna kick it with y'all. Y'all kick it with us. We gonna.
We had to surprise y'all. This is a treat. It's a treat when players meet. It always is. So we had to surprise y'all.
You and your one-liners.
Super punchlines.
But I just want to start off by saying how much of a big fan I am of you guys. I think I first saw you when you interviewed Yop. He's like a friend of mine. And I was like,
Milky. You know,
is that what you call him, light skin?
Yeah. Well, we knew him since he was. I know him since he was a baby. We from that block.
Oh,
so
okay.
I knew
Wallace?
Brooklyn and Wallace. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Brooklyn Street. So I knew Milky when he was in his mom's stomach. So I know
that's crazy.
His dad and y'all. You know, we family down there. So.
Yeah.
For decades, not for years or months, decades on top of decades.
Yeah. Shout out to Baby Yop.
Yeah.
We call him Milky. You know, 'cause that's his nickname. 'Cause when he's a kid, no, I ain't even going. My bad, Milk.
But yeah, I first saw the episode and I was like, oh wow, like this is really interesting. I watched the interview with him, obviously because he's my friend. I fuck with him type shit. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me just see what this is about. And then I was like, you guys are dropping like real life knowledge. I was like, this is like really good what you guys are doing. I don't think you understand how like if you. Obviously, I know you're going to keep going, but like the more you keep going, the greater that the podcast is going to be. And I was like, you guys really are good. Like you guys are really good storytellers about how you like storytell your stories. And then I went on like other episodes. I backtracked on like different episodes, and I saw like when you were saying about when people go to the is it the yards? Like when people get
it's jails, but we call it the yard. In federal slang. Coming to a person won't say, I'm going to a jail, I'm about to go to such and such yard.
Oh, okay.
So that's like a slang for jail.
And when you was talking about when you get put in the hole, you get put in the hole for like a long time, and then the food you eat and stuff like that. And I was just like, damn, like a lot of I don't think a lot of young people know how bad it actually is. Right. And I do have a lot of friends from Philly actually who's been in and out of jail. I've got a friend currently in jail in Philadelphia, and he'll be in the hole for like 3 months. And stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know what he has going on there, but I'm just like, damn, like this is like really bad. Like this is not good at all. So I just want to start off by saying like I respect what you guys are doing. But what did you go to jail for? That's what I want to know.
I went to jail for a massive conspiracy, which was called the CCO, the Courtney Carter Organization. We got indicted. What was that? 2001, Fee?
Yeah.
But when you mean we, is it you as well?
No, I'm talking about the whole
No, I'm not a criminal.
Massive conspiracy. Okay. So we got indicted in 2001. They took us in. It was 36 of us. And that's basically
36.
It was 36 co-defendants.
Oh damn.
Yep.
Was it like a drug thing?
Yes, it was drug.
Oh, okay.
It ranged from drug, guns, killings.
So like a RICO type.
Yes.
Thing.
But it's called in the feds. Well, the feds have a RICO, but they call it a massive CCO. They call it a continued criminal enterprise in a CCO.
Okay. And how long did you get?
I got 420 months.
Pardon?
420 months.
How many years is that?
That's 35.
Did they cut down your time?
I came home after doing 21 years.
So when did you go in?
I went in 2001.
How old was you?
19. Well, no, excuse me, 20.
And you got out?
When I was 41.
Damn, that's a long time.
A very long time.
Did you feel like you missed? Well, obviously you did miss out on a lot of like your. I won't even say it's not even childhood, but it's your your 20s. That's where you.
Well, basically, I was naive to the fact of what really could happen and what was going to happen. We was young. We was arrogant. We was full of air. Especially talking from a man's standpoint. It was like fun back then. It was like, if it makes any sense, it was like, the feds got who? I mean, they don't got nothing on us. Like, what's up? We going to trial, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was naive. It was stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'd have known what I know now back then, I wouldn't have carried it in such a manner.
What was the difference of like when you went into jail when you was 20 to when you came out? Like, what was the biggest, like, how did you adapt? Like, what was the biggest change that you thought, whoa, like, this is a lot for me?
Well, actually, it's still a change for me. And I've been home, it's 2025. I came home 2021, so It's still hard, but one of the biggest things is like getting familiar with the way the world run. As far as in technology, as the phones. Because I went to jail, we had Nextels. I don't know if you remember that.
No, I had a little flip-up phone. I had like a Samsung. Do you guys have Samsungs?
Samsungs, we had, people don't use them no more. Those should be like the real small Samsung phones. Yeah, nobody don't use them no more. Like, I don't even think I see them anymore. Like, no, that was like 2000, maybe. I think the last time they might have had those phones was 2005 or 6 or something like that.
Okay. I had one of those, and then I had a BlackBerry in my teenage years.
Yeah, Blackberries was like more for bit design for people that was like doing business at the time. It was like the phone that every businessman wanted, at the time. Because I had one too.
Okay. Oh, proceed.
Oh, me, I had a Nokia.
Okay, so that was when you first went to jail.
Nokia. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Nextel.
We had Nextel Church. Yeah,
Nextel Church. That was the last phone I had before I left society. And as I was doing time, we get to see the commercials of because we got TVs in there, so you see commercials of new things that they're selling in a free world. And I'm looking at all this stuff, and you get to talk to your phone, and I'm sitting there like, well, damn, I ain't. It was like that was really like when I came home. Like Uber Eats, a regular Uber because it was taxi cabs. It was payphones when I went to jail. It was like now everything is so much more. How can I say? You can be lazy now.
Yes.
You could go to the
Convenience,
supermarket on your phone.
Yeah.
Even these electric bikes now. We were just talking about that. They cheat. No, these electric bikes now. People ain't even riding bikes no more.
Pedaling.
Yeah, as far as the pedaling aspect, people are just like hopping on the bike and pressing the button and shooting down the daggone street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can take a electric bike from downtown or from from Tasker to Cheltenham on an electric bike. It's just crazy.
No, for sure. And I was thinking as well, like, I think in prison in America they do it for punishment, whereas like in England they try and do it for rehab. I can't say the word. Rehabilitation. Yes, there we go. Because like in my head I'm thinking that's not that it's like obviously if you do the crime you do the time, right? But like at the same time you're 20, you're still a baby. Yes. Like you're still very young. Your mind's still very young. You're still yet to
But I was basically prepared for that because before I got indicted, I just came home from beating 2 homicides. And I got locked up for them in 97. I was 17 years old. I sat for 3 years in the county jail in Philadelphia and ultimately got acquitted for it, because the witness stopped showing up and stuff like that, but came home. So I had pretty much had a handle on how to conduct yourself in jail. So it wasn't like it was a shock. I ain't gonna say a shock, but it wasn't like it was a new experience for me, I should say.
Wait, so you went to the county when you was 17?
Yes, I was certified as a juvenile.
And then you came out 3 years later?
Yes, and then I got indicted 6 months later and got 420 months.
So technically you've been, you was not incarcerated since you were 17.
Yes. Well, before then too, because I was doing a whole bunch of juvenile bids.
Damn.
Yes, all my life. I'm 45 years old. I'm ready to get off parole in March. And out of 45 years, I probably got about 15 years on the street. Out of 45 years.
Have you ever been arrested before?
No. I think, what's the worst thing I've ever done before? I'm trying to think. I think, I don't even think I've stopped. I think, I might have stopped. You see, do you know when you go shopping, right? You grocery shopping and you don't weigh the iron properly? Like when and I've probably like weighed it wrong.
You got stopped at the door?
No, I'm saying that's probably the worst thing I've ever done.
And also moving to Chicago and traveling to Philadelphia, you got to add that in there too. These are 2 dangerous spots. You're moving around in. Because,
but she's a lady. She's on a straight path.
But we seen like she's hanging on in our neighborhood from where we from, and it's like rough down there. On Brooklyn Street, Brooklyn and Wallace.
It's very rough, but you got the generals out there.
And you was hanging. I saw some that you was hanging with Duel, obviously Duel, and them guys.
And you know what's really frustrating? Sometimes I'll be with them. Like yesterday, I was with Yop and Vinch and the guys on the block, whatever. Cool. And we were chilling, just talking shit about just life and stuff. And I know obviously Yop was in and out of jail. Like I know when he went to jail and then he came out, and then like when I go back to England, someone always goes to jail and then they come out and I'm just like, how is this, like, what are you guys doing? But then sometimes I just feel like the guys are so like sweet and they're so lovely, and I do understand that they get caught up in bad stuff, but it's actually so sad because a lot of them are actually talented in certain things in life. Like some of them might be good at maths, some of them might be good like their knowledge of it.
Like Yap, when he was a kid, super smart. People don't really know that. Baby Yap, super smart.
Well, he's super smart right now.
Yeah, he's super smart now. I'm saying, but he was riding a bike when he was like 2.
Oh wow.
I'm talking about, and then Willie in a bike when he was like 3 or 4.
Oh wow. I don't know.
A little small little bike.
Yeah.
His our close aunt, his grandmother, Aunt Sissy, she used to have him outside on the, like he outside on his bike when he was a kid. So like he was like, and he's really intelligent. So. Yeah, so.
Did you learn anything when you was in jail in terms of education?
Yes, education wise, I got my GED when I went there. When I went there, I was illiterate. Like I won't say illiterate as far as not know how to count or know my ABCs, but I dropped out of 9th grade when I started getting into the street life. I ain't go to school no more, so I went to jail. I acquired my GED. I took a couple courses. I got a apprenticeship in industrial house cleaning. So I learned a lot of things. I learned awareness as far as in parental, if I was to have kids, anger management. They had a lot of programs, especially when I first went in. The programs was jumping. Now is all they're taking the money from certain departments. So now it's just like they stuffing you in there, and it's just do your time, and whenever your date comes, we let you go.
Right. Okay.
So you don't have them type of tools at your hands, at your disposal no more.
Did you still have like what age or how long into your sentence did your mentality change from when you went in to jail?
My mentality ain't changed until about 14, 15 years in.
What made it change?
What made it change is I knew I was getting older, and I knew I had a date, and I knew I was going to be released. I wasn't supposed to come home to 2029. Trump passed a law. I came home 2021 because Trump passed a Fair Sentencing Act, and they changed the guidelines of crack ratio. So when he did that, everybody that was sentenced before he changed the law got a chance to come back in front of their judge, the previous judge that they got convicted in front of and they got sentenced to. Okay. So when they came back, it was up to the judge to either keep your time the same, give you a time reduction, or increase your time. Increase your time after you've been sentenced. So when I came back, the judge basically was like, you one of the first persons I'm seeing that this law been passed. I feel as though that you did an adequate time for your crime, and I'm gonna give you a shot in society. And I was ready though. I can't say I'm ready because I went back for an 18-month violation. I just October 1st made a year since I've been home.
Okay.
So I went back because I was carrying a firearm, and I'm a convicted felon, so I'm not allowed to carry it. But I'm not carrying it because I'm looking to do trouble with it.
To protect yourself.
I'm carrying it because the streets of Philadelphia is crazy for a black man. Right. And me running around and then I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not doing no capping. I was out there selling some things. I was mad, and I was selling perkies. I was selling them yerkies.
Do you think, because how I've come to the conclusion of when it comes to like young, like especially young black men in America, when they come from a not so wealthy background, so the projects, right? So it starts off young. They obviously the parents might be struggling. They go into street life trying to sell drugs, whatever. They get caught up in whatever life. They get arrested, and then when you get arrested, you get or when you go to jail, do you know your gun license? Does that get like revoked? You're not allowed to have a gun license.
Yeah, if you become a felon, you can't. They limit. Well, you can't have the right to carry a firearm. Right,
and then because you're also not in the streets, but you be selling drugs or whatever, you be in the streets, you're gonna have a gun with you. You might get caught with a gun, and then you got to do time for your gun, and then it's just like a long repercussion of your actions that stemmed from one thing, which is being from the projects, which is
so it's like if you're in the street, you can't have one without the other. If you're selling drugs, you gonna need guns.
You better have that gun, or your ass gonna get fired up out there. Get something took them from.
Yeah, you can't. If you're in the street, that's people like when from what I understand from the street, you will sell your car, you'll sell your clothes, you'll sell your house, but people ain't selling their guns
at all.
Like if you ever see somebody selling their gun and they in the street, you looking at them funny, like why you selling? Unless something happen with it.
He's a guy. We gonna keep it real, Fee. A gun could get you anything. If you in the streets, a gun to get you back when you broke, you could go rob and take somebody else's shit and maybe got some money. You never sell. Not only is you could do that, you could protect yourself to live. That is for your survival. A gun is very necessary for a person that's in the streets.
And if you somebody came to sell a gun to you, normally it was something done with that gun that they trying to get rid of. But normally, if you got a gun that ain't got unfortunately somebody may have got killed with it or something like that, ain't nobody selling no guns.
Right.
So
What is the most memorable thing that you was told or like taught to you by an older person than you in jail that it's always stuck with you, that's carried you through like your life so far?
Shout out to Naeem, man. That's one, man. Naeem told me one day when I first got to the yard, man, I don't talk to nobody that ain't got no education or diploma. At the time when I got this from him, I was like, 20, 19? And I took it as disrespect. I took it as straight disrespect. I'm like, who the fuck old head think he is to tell me I can't talk to him because I ain't got my GED?
Okay.
But it was a bigger picture behind that. It was a way big, and I ain't learned that until about 6-7 years after he told me that. After I was in pursuit to get my GED, and that's the lower, well, I ain't gonna say that because I want everybody to get your diplomas and stuff like that. It's a big accomplishment. But he didn't want to talk to no fool. He didn't want to be associating with somebody that can't, help him mentally if he need the. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So it was like that thing that he told me right then and there that day. I embraced that and took that as my journey when I got older. Like, yeah, well, damn, young boy, you ain't got no education. How we even gonna talk about something? You don't even know which way to go. You understand what I'm saying? How deep that is? And that stuck me and still with me to this day.
Yeah, completely understand what you're saying. Did you have a dad growing up?
No, I never had a dad. My mom told me my dad was dead. I recently found out my dad is alive and well. Down in North Carolina, thriving.
How did that affect you? When did you find that out?
I just found that out about a couple months ago. Not even a year ago that my dad is alive and thriving. But, I just met my mom recently, too. Met my mom about, 2-3 years ago, tops.
What do you mean?
Meaning, I was in foster care. My mom gave me up due to addiction she was dealing with. And, she couldn't hold on to her kids at the time. She was on addiction in the streets. And, alhamdulillah, my mom been clean for years, for damn near 2 decades. Clean, one of the best hustlers I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One thing about an addict know how to get money.
Oh, they're gonna find to get back.
And then imagine when they clean up now.
Yeah.
So now they ain't got to deal with this the demon that was on their back, which is drugs and stuff like that. So I met my family and stuff like that. I've been in foster care all my life. So a lot of people with my case, with my predicament, go through the things that we go through.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I met my mom. So I asked her, I said, "What's up with your mom? Where's my dad? Your dad died. He died years ago." But that's a beef with her and him.
Yeah.
And, she brought it out on me basically by you not telling me he's alive. This man is alive, thriving down North Carolina. He's not a drug addict. Like, why would you tell me that? But I understand because I'm older now. Like, okay, that's something that her and him.
We should probably go down there and check and meet him.
I'm not going down there and meet him. It's grown. I'm gonna let bygones be bygones.
Well, he probably did.
I ain't tripping about none of that. I don't even want to go and get into that. You know what I mean? We gonna leave that alone. You know what I mean? But I'm 45 now. He probably old as hell, and
Wait, can I just interject something? So, like, you see how men can like have egos and stuff. Do you think that's an ego thing? What you're saying? You feel like he should reach out to you?
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
absolutely.
That's just who he is. Like,
if he reached out, I would holler at him. Yo,
okay,
what's up?
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna go out my way.
Do you want to?
But actually, if I really want to be judgmental, my pop reached out for me. Before I went to foster care, he came to my mom and said, "Let me take him down Carolina with me." And my mom, for real, my mom was wrong. She told him no because she's upset at what he got going on.
So it affected you.
So because I went to foster care, she couldn't hold me by herself.
Right.
So why wouldn't you let me go with my pop?
Right.
Instead of sending me to foster care.
And do you think if she let you go with your pop, you wouldn't have gone to jail and you would have been a different route?
All we know is we don't know what would happen. But I know for sure when I stayed with her, this is the route I took.
Right.
I don't know if it would have been a different route. But it just may have well been a different route. Because I wasn't living with nobody that was getting high and leaving for 3-4 days at a time. And I got to go out there and steal lunch meat and bacon and shit for me and my sister and shit like that to eat at a young age. So we don't know what would happen if I was with my pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know.
Oh, that breaks my heart. That makes me sad.
No. It ain't supposed to make you sad. It's supposed to make you more of a believer.
Yeah.
Like, damn, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I understand because you're a female. And female deal with emotions.
Yeah.
And deal with pride. So I get it.
Yeah. That's crazy. So you think like you never really had a chance, really?
I ain't even gonna say that because you got people that's born with horrible circumstances, and them people is upstanding citizens and thriving in the world. It's just that I took the easy route, which was go ahead, rob, steal, shoot, kill, whatever. I took the route that everybody take that comes from a background like me.
Do you feel like did you feel guilt when you was doing stuff like that?
No, because I never did nothing to nobody that didn't deserve it.
Right.
I wasn't robbing old people. I wasn't robbing ladies like how this generation is now.
Yeah.
No, I was bringing pain to niggas that thought they was head busters.
It's kind of like gangsters do things to gangsters, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like a person asked me one time, like, damn, man, why you don't rob this bank? I'm scared to death to rob a bank. All I know is, man, they give you 50 years and it's a bank. But I'll run up in a dope crib and I know it's 4 people in there and all of them got guns.
Yeah.
That's you gonna get it. My man tell me, you ready to go get one of the best shootouts of your life. The bank gotta give it. They're signing the law. If somebody come in and rob, give the money up. Don't argue.
Yeah.
One of the sweetest, but I'd rather go in the dope crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't even make sense now when I think back on it. Like, man, crazy.
Did you ever feel like I'm assuming you had people in your life when you was younger that like, you know, loved you? Did you feel loved when you was young?
Fuck no. How can you feel love in an environment like that?
You didn't have like...
I didn't feel love. I didn't feel not love. I felt I got to go do something. Okay. It's on me.
Right.
I was young. Young, you don't even know what love is until you get older.
Yeah.
Like when you're 4 or 5, you don't know what love is. Right. You could be laying in the basement and with your dad. Like you don't know what love is until you get up to the age of understanding. Mm-hmm. And a person to tell you that they knew what love was, they fucking lying.
Was you ever scared of dying?
No. You get scared of, like, if you have instances that happen, you know, a gun in your face, you be like, whoa, but evidently I wasn't scared of dying because I was doing the dumb shit that I was doing. So you can't be scared if you're doing all that, right?
Yeah, right.
Would you agree?
Right.
So, yeah, I got to say, no, I wasn't scared.
Right. And I feel like as well, like, I grew up, so my background, my mum gave me up to my dad when I was 2. So my dad raised me. My mum, she was just not well, like mentally well. She wasn't like on drugs or anything, but she just couldn't look after me or my brother. Well, my brother was a little bit older than me. I think he was 8 or 10 at the time. My brother was 10 at the time, but my dad didn't want me and my brother to grow up in separate homes, so my dad took full custody of me and my brother. And sometimes I get really irritated when I see, my mum would always like say bad stuff about my dad, like to me, and vice versa. My dad would say bad stuff about my mum to me, and I feel like, do you know how you were saying about how your mum didn't allow your dad to kind of take you because she was like kind of taking it out on him, it's being spiteful. My mum was also very spiteful, so we
got a lot of similarities.
Yeah, that's why I was like. Yeah, so
lead up to a good marriage, but go ahead.
So a lot of women, even till now, I see women are still women have kids with like men. 9 times out of 10, like what I'm around anyway, the man doesn't want the kid. They was just fucking around. The woman ends up getting pregnant, having the child, and then using the child as a like a weapon,
right?
Like towards the man, and that still goes on to like.
Well, Trump is putting in all that. It seems like Trump is not playing. Donald Trump is in.
Oh, what did he say?
He's cutting everything, man. You know, food stamps. He's cutting
basically what
the child support joint is like.
If you getting child support, you can't file for taxes.
Well, and claim the kids. You can't claim your children on your taxes. Like
if you're getting child support, you will not file taxes and claim them kids.
Because you know how a woman, not every woman, but a lot of women be like, listen, I'm claiming the kids, and the man has been giving money to her, you know, month out, and then the woman now, well, also they'll get the money and they'll say, well, I'm claiming the kids, or you know, so now Trump is like, no, if the man is sending you money,
we're not giving you child support.
We're not giving you the ability to claim the kids on your taxes.
Oh,
yeah, right. Trump is doing a lot of stuff. He's now sending transgendered men who claim to be women they got to go to men facilities now.
As they should.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You a man. You
have
I
a willy. Go to
Yeah, get your ass over there in that penitentiary with the men.
Right. Yeah.
That's just it.
100%.
Yeah.
What other question do I have? Yeah, so that's like kind of my point a little bit. Do you think like if women were a little bit more like not smart with their decisions, but like not having babies and putting but having kids and putting the kids in certain predicaments, i.e. like, I don't know, like they might not have enough money or like, you know, in poverty kind of thing, they just having kids to have kids. Do you think
women be trying to lock niggas in, man. You know, some women, you know, they you know, I'm not all women, but majority of women these days, this shit is sad out here now, man. Mm-hmm. A person to meet somebody and he not doing well, but he may have friends that's doing well, and they'll be like, oh shit, he next up.
Yeah.
Line you
right,
up
right.
And do some, I'm going to get pregnant by him,
right.
expecting a big return.
Yeah, right. My, as someone who I know from Chicago, and he was telling me.
As someone I know too.
he was telling me, he was like, yeah, like I had sex with this woman.
You know? I'm sorry.
I had sex with this woman, and because she saw that I come from a good background, she just thought, yeah, I'm gonna have a kid. I said, what kind of mentality is that?
Yeah, that's a
what?
It's a crazy mentality, but it's true. It's something that we deal with every day, man. And
just look at I'm gonna cut you off, but look at this. Just look at these NBA players and these women is like locking them in. Like she got a baby by this man over here, another baby by this boy, but you know. Who do you blame?
They securing their future for comfort. That's all it is. Especially when they know you got something going on, and they know if you have a baby, that even if you ain't even around to take care, if you're not going to be around, if I subpoena you and you are the father through DNA, you have to get that to me.
But the thing about it is that creates broken homes, and then that's not cool.
You see what the boy Anthony Edwards just did? All right, yeah, for real. All right, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and give you everything I owe you now. And you can't get nothing else from me. He don't want nothing to do with the baby or nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's women playing a vicious game out here, man. Mm-hmm. A vicious game.
And now the woman, she want more money. She
ain't getting nothing more. She ain't getting nothing more. He paid everything. He paid like something million. Cashed it all out instead of the individual monthly checks. No, I'm gonna add it all up until the baby is 18, and I'm gonna cash you out. Cash out. So now she hit. She gonna go, you know what she gonna do? She gonna rip through that like a hot knife going through butter. Rip through that and be back at ground zero talking about something. Is it September 11th? No, it ain't. It's always sunny out this jump.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
talking about some
crazy.
9/11. No, it ain't.
Oh man. So you see this. You see, it's like, you know, it's unfortunate now. Some men are deadbeats. Let's keep it real. Some men don't take care of their kids, but for the men who do and the women who do, we commend them here on this podcast and Tales from the Jail.
Yes, all day long.
How did you guys meet?
We've been friends for damn near 35 years.
Bad at math.
So I don't even say friends. That's brotherhood.
Yeah, well, I know him since we was kids.
Okay.
We from the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, as soon as we was able to jump off the steps, that's who I seen.
So
amongst other peers.
You used to visit him in jail?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We
took care of me the whole time I was in there.
And you said you haven't been to jail. You're not.
No.
And how was your upbringing? What was your situation?
Similar to his. Mine was same
Man, we
thing.
was selling dope and crack at an alarming.
I don't know what you talking about.
Until we got to an understanding that you can't do this.
No, he said She's actually like my upbringing.
No, because I know you're gonna try to keep it. You're gonna try to downplay.
I don't know what you're talking
about.
We
was moving them Jones like Domino's pizza, hot, delivered to you.
No.
And then we became. My fall helped him. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let me give you a better clarity. He's a smart man.
Okay.
He didn't get caught up in the indictment that we had.
Okay.
So when he's seen us get this massive time, because it ain't just me and him, it's a group of us. That's a brotherhood. And it didn't take him. The saying goes for him. Oh, I see you got to touch the pot to see that it's real. He touched it and went, yeah, I ain't touching that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And changed his life to a positive perspective. In turn, to help me change my life to a positive perspective when I got released from my incarceration.
So how you just use that analogy, my dad always told me, if you don't hear, you must feel.
Yes.
So when you first went to jail when you were 17, but you were saying before that you was...
Yes, I was in juvenile facilities for all types of stuff.
Why didn't you stop?
It was no reason to. I still was broke, fucked up.
Yeah.
Every time I got released, because the most you'll do out of juvenile, but big 8, 9, 10 months. Now I'm back out there at Ground Zero.
Okay.
Ain't like it's not no rehabilitation in them joints. They just pitting you in there.
Yeah. Was you put in there with a bunch? So when you turned 20, when you went to jail when you was 20, was you in jail with like
Grown
murderers
men.
and great?
Yes.
See,
yes.
that's not fair.
But still, when I was in jail, when I was 17, 16, 15,
Crazy.
I was in there with murderers. You got people 15, 16, but they just certify you as adult.
Okay.
They charge you as an adult.
So what would you do differently if you could control like the kind of jail system?
I don't understand the question that you said.
So if you could change how the jail works, so how people will be like young and they're in jail with like people who have like lifers basically, or people that have got like shitloads of years. Like I don't think that's right. Like you shouldn't be putting young people, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds in jail with.
I mean, like
Do you
18,
see what I'm
19.
saying?
It's some 18, 19-year-old young guys who like grown men.
Yeah, that's doing grown men crime.
I don't know the
But I
ratio.
feel like mentally they're not grown though. It doesn't matter. But I feel like
but certain I'm not. I hear what you're saying, but I can't
Okay.
agree with you.
okay.
You get to a certain age, you know right from wrong.
Okay.
You 15, 16 years old, I'm guarantee you know you ain't supposed to be going around killing people.
Yeah.
Would you agree or not?
Yeah.
You 15, 16, I'm killing bitches, I'm killing niggas, I'm doing whatever I do. 16, I know I ain't supposed to be doing this, so jail is for them. Get your ass in there.
Do you think they know any better?
Yeah, they know better. They know better.
Yes.
But the thing is, sometimes it's like the reality doesn't really set in until you actually in that predicament. So if that make any sense.
Yeah.
Like we can sit up here a lot of time and talk about, not going to prison, or getting a job or whatever the case may be. But some people are in a situation where as though they just haven't experienced that type of hardship or whatever you may have you to change their mind state. And it takes sometimes things that happen. Sometimes you might have to go to jail. You might have to get shot. It has to be a traumatic situation sometimes that changes people, or some people just get tired. And they don't want to they don't want to go to jail. Like he tells stories about he feel like he had enough. Like it's all right, it's enough. I can't do this anymore. And same thing. Like in your life.
I have stories that, not to cut you off, bro. I have stories that led me to criminal activity and stories that closed my door on criminal activity. Like today, I'm gonna give them a story after we done talking about one of the stories that led me to my criminal activity, but that's probably in the next 10, 15 minutes.
What is the craziest thing that you seen in jail?
I done seen a lot of craziest stuff. The craziest thing,
Did he say, was it like you see the dwarf get soap in his, get lock and sock or something like that?
nah, like
Okay.
that's the stuff like that. I mean, it's so much stuff that be going on in there, man. It's just crazy. Like, one day, a homie came out from Carolina. He was sucking on his fingers. They was like, "Damn, what you just made these?" I was just finger fucking my boy in his ass. And I'm like, what? Like, and that shit be like crazy as shit. Like, what the fuck is you talking about, cuz?
And he was like you, not like you, but like a
man.
yeah.
A real man. Yeah, he was a man.
What did he say though?
Niggas was asking him like, "Damn, what you eating, man? Bro, you ain't bring that shit out to the day room." "Oh, I ain't bringing that out to the day room. That's mine." "What?" "That ass." Damn. Okay, all right, cool.
So, hold on, I would give a shout out to King. I'm sorry, I give a shout out to my guy King_Tony215 for the actual donation. We appreciate that. So, hold on, young. So he came out and said that nobody ain't take offense to that.
Yes. Would you say that?
Nobody took offense to that.
No, but we in jail. That's regular.
He's a man to say that. He was a man.
I'm not saying he was a convict.
I'm saying like though you have convicts, but you do. Was he a man? Like
Yes,
what I
was
mean.
he like
damn
you?
man. You goddamn right.
No, I'm saying, but you know what we mean by a man. Like he's a man. Like if
he's
if
a man, bro. Because if you say something to him, he put that knife in.
Okay, all right, yeah, man.
And that's just
That's
it.
all
You
I'm
keep
saying.
asking these crazy questions. The man was a man. He out there letting it be known. Cowards would be trying to hide it and then wipe their finger off and slowly. No, the men coming out there like, "Yeah, what's up? We up in here." And you like, "Well, damn, all right, cool." That's what the men doing.
That's crazy.
They out of jail.
How
To
did
stay
you?
free.
How did you maintain like relationships when you was in jail? So did you have a girlfriend? Like now, do you have a missus? Like, do you find it difficult to talk to women? How?
Oh no, I one thing about I'm very well at talking. I'm that's something that, and you learn that in jail. I can talk very well. I read 1,000 books.
Okay.
I'm smart in the vocabulary part of the world, but relationships in there, women come and go in there, especially when you're doing long stretches of time. They like, I mean, imagine if me and you was girlfriend and boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You could do 20 years with me?
No.
I already know you couldn't.
No.
And you was honest. You was transparent. You was honest. Like,
right.
But you'll probably be around a little bit for the moral support, like answer the phone.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
And I'll be sitting there asking you like, Khadejia, man, you ain't fucking, is you? Would you lie?
Would I like? I would not.
Would you lie?
No.
You'll tell me?
Yeah.
That should have crushed me. I'll be sick.
I wouldn't lie to you, no, because we're not together anymore.
How?
If me.
Oh,
and you
so would you tell me like when I go to jail, like, yo, Brahim, I can't do this with you?
Yeah, but I'll be there for you.
All right, but yeah. A lot of girls can't do that.
Yeah, no, I'll be still there for you.
A lot of girls act like that y'all still in a relationship.
Oh no, that's not nice.
And then get pregnant. Like, how the hell you pregnant and you my girl?
Yeah,
and I ain't had
nice.
them cheeks.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But yeah, me and you would be good friends in jail then. Like your transparency, like I had a lot of friends like that through the years, and 21 years of me doing time. Like girls come and go. Especially when you want a relationship with a man. If it's anything as pretty as you are, like, think about it. Like, I know you get compliments and guys coming at you all day long.
I think it's more of a thing of like, I couldn't be because, why wouldn't I do that? Because I want a companionship. I want someone there. I want someone there. I don't want someone.
Say I was dealing with you for about 4 years before I went to jail. I was there, right? Mm-hmm. I was there.
No.
I need you to hear me out. No.
Sorry, go ahead.
I need you to hear me out. I was there. I was dealing with you. I was there with you.
Mm-hmm.
I was helping you pay bills, and you was helping me do stuff. Whatever. We was a team. Mm-hmm. It was us. It wasn't I.
Yeah.
And you knew what I was doing. I probably was selling drugs or robbing. You never, listen. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the floor in a minute.
All right, go on.
And I go to jail.
Yep.
I get sentenced to 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
You out?
I would never be in that position. I won't be with a man that does stuff like that for that reason.
Okay.
I would never put myself in.
Well,
I would never be with a man.
What if you ain't know? What if you ain't know?
See, so listen. So if I ever like date a guy or like if a guy likes me, I will very much let them know whatever you have going on. Do not let me know. I'm oblivious. I don't know nothing. To me, I'd rather you tell me you're a mechanic. You're going out to
the fact then still is he did that. He told you he a mechanic, but he a big time bricklayer of crack cocaine or either heroin or pills. He get convicted now. He get caught, locked up, and then you find out. You out?
And it was like 10 years.
Huh?
I could probably do 10 years.
And what's your definition of doing 10 years? Is that you not giving that pussy up?
I'm not. Oh, that's a whole nother conversation. I'm not really. I think I've my relationship when it comes to stuff like that. I'm, like I said earlier, I'm very inexperienced when it comes to stuff like that. So that stuff doesn't. I'm not really like a.
All right, so you can hold it down. So you can hold it down.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't need that type of. That's not my.
So
thing.
that won't be a thing for you. Like, damn, after 2 years, you getting a little horny.
No. I'm more of like a cuddler. I like to cuddle. Okay. I'm more of like I want.
So you'll cuddle on me then?
Yeah. Yeah,
probably. Cuddle on me if I'm in jail?
Probably, yeah.
So I could look forward to you getting cuddled. Oh,
I like cuddles. But like that type of stuff, that doesn't.
She be like, I didn't do anything. We just cuddle. How you dealing with that, young?
What?
She said, we ain't doing nothing. We just cuddle together.
I'm mad. That's sex to me.
Oh, damn.
But how would you deal with it? If you in jail and I told you, yeah, I got a friend that I cuddle with at night. When
you're a man though. But at the same time, this is my responsibility. I take on my accountability for my actions. I know what I'm doing. I know what comes with it. So that also comes with it. I'm in jail. I have a boyfriend. I have a husband or whatever. I expect him. Well, I don't expect, but it is what it is. It's not nice. You're not gonna tell me. Don't ask. I want.
Yeah. I'm asking. I'm one of them dudes. I'm emotional. I'm a Cancer.
Oh, me too.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Okay. But listen, my brother like to laugh all the time. But yeah, I'm an asser. I'm one of them ones, I'm real transparent.
Yeah.
I'm very direct to the point. And when I'm in jail, when I was in jail, I'm never inshallah, I'll never have to go back to jail again.
Oh.
I'm not going to do nothing
Text,
outright
man.
to put me in there like something robbing. I'm done with that life. I'm old anyway. I ain't got the energy for it. I'm very transparent. I'm going to be asking you, like, baby, you all right? You feeling lonely? I'll be asking you blunt questions. You want to fuck, don't you, baby?
But then also,
I'll be asking you wild shit, like, and I need you to tell me, like, well, baby, I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, what the fuck you mean you was thinking about it? And then we be arguing a little bit, and then we might get back to, it's gonna be just real stuff going on, like real transparent stuff.
I remember you saying on the podcast, one of the podcasts, about so I have friends in jail, right? They're from Philly, they're in jail, and they would call me a lot, like they would call me like once a day or like every other day. But then it also gets to the point, I don't know exactly what you were saying, but it gets to the point where sometimes I might be at work, I might be doing stuff, I might be doing my hair, I might be going out, I might be working, I might be doing, and the calls, and it's just like I can't answer the call.
But not to
Go
cut
ahead.
you off, but I had to learn. It took me years to learn that the world don't revolve around me and Jay.
Right.
It took me once I got it understood. So I know it's good. Now if I'm calling you 3-4 times, not back to back to back, but throughout the day, and you're not answering.
Right. That's
at night it's like, come on, man. There's certain things you can be like, come on, man. Now I call morning time or afternoon. You gotta tend to yourself. You gotta tend to your bills. You gotta tend to your everyday living, working. The hassle of the world. The world is way harder than jail. Way harder than jail. You got to be out here getting up, doing what you got to do, and if you expect to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I understood that at a later date in my bed.
Okay.
I ain't understand that right away.
Yeah.
Me, I want you. If I call you and answer that phone, I'm assuming that.
Yeah. What you do?
You out there sucking dick? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm on the up. I'm on the crazy.
Yeah.
So you mean that takes time for a dude that's just going to jail and that never been in the penal system before. So, you know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, for your dudes, any of you dudes got dudes that's in jail and just recently going to jail, be patient with them men. Them men will learn as time go on of how to conduct themselves in a relationship from prison to the real world.
Like I said, I have like friends in jail when they've like, I've been at work. They've called and I'm like, I genuinely can't answer the phone. Like, I have a demanding job. Like, I can't answer the phone. And then the next day they might call me and I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, I can't. Or like, I might answer the phone. I'm like, got to run into the back.
Let me ask you a question. Was you doing something sneaky?
No.
Sometimes?
No. What do you mean?
Like, not sneaky, but was you living your life? When I say living your life.
No, these are my friends.
Okay. Oh, these weren't even a relationship.
No. Oh, absolutely not. I couldn't be with the manager. No.
So do they be mad when you eventually answer?
No. 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 Sometimes I'm like, damn, why are you not answering the phone? I've been trying to call you. They might be doing that. But no, they will never be like, what are you doing? Blah, blah. Like, no, never. They'll never do that. But yeah, no, I don't think I could do like a 20. I couldn't do it. That's far too long. That's like taking away my, like, what I want to experience. I haven't experienced a lot of stuff.
What, so you're saying like 20 years, like riding with somebody?
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
But could you do it as from a friend standpoint? Like,
but absolutely.
But for you to lock it down and keep your legs closed and not be with another. Okay, all right. I understand that.
It's 20 years. That means she ain't having no kids or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, because she's not doing nothing out in the world. She's waiting on you.
Because you're in your 20s now. Or you're in your 20s. That's like
taking away my whole.
Yeah.
I've never been on like a nice little date taken out. So there's loads of stuff I haven't experienced. So I started late in life when it comes to dating, like really, really late. And even till now, I'm a bit like, So like, there's loads of stuff I haven't experienced. So me doing, I couldn't do it.
Right.
That's not fair. I don't think. But like I said, I won't put myself in that position knowingly. I would never put myself in a position with a man that's doing criminal activities where I could potentially lose them. So
I just want to make this clear and firm for the listeners. So if you meet a dude that you're interested in and he's upfront with you and like, yo, I'm in the streets selling dope, you'll be done.
Yeah, I can't take you home to my dad.
You was actually liking him.
No, I'm over it. I can't take you home to my dad. What am I going to be? Oh, hi, Dad. This is my boy. I believe in taking, like, you take your man home to your parents. And, well, not my dad, like, in particular. Right. Like, what am I going to say? Hi, Dad. This is my boyfriend. He does what for a living? Like, what? That don't make no sense. So, no, it's not for me. I'm not. I don't think I was even that girl that. Do you know how some women find that stuff attractive, like men that do?
A lot of women
exciting
are attracted to men that have that type of bravado. I mean, I don't know very much now, but back when we was coming up, women were I mean, yeah, no, it is women still attracted to that type of lifestyle, and whether
yes, it is a lot.
yeah,
of
if you're getting money, they'll
That's
turn
the majority
yeah,
of the women out.
yeah,
here.
they'll turn the eye to that. They'll turn the eye in a minute. Like no, it
And
doesn't
then
matter.
leave you, turn their back on you when you go to jail.
Yeah, you know, because they just there to get that
Yep.
financial
It's the
support.
instant gratification.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they call, yo, I need a stack for this, or my bills, or I need some furniture.
They'll put up
my
with
car
everything.
note,
You
they'll
can cheat on them a
they'll put
million
up with you
times.
peeing on them, beating them out they sleep, whatever the derogatory thing that you can do to a female, they will put up with it as long as you get in that bag. And then you go to jail, your ass is dead. They on to the next.
But do you think that's because I wasn't raised to be like, you know, I was raised to be very independent, but I was also raised, my dad also raised me to, you know, not rely on a man. That's not what I'm trying to say. He taught me to let a man be a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was taught to be an independent woman, never rely on anyone, never rely on no man, nothing like that. But he was also taught me to be a woman and be like gentle and delicate and still let a man be a man, if that makes sense,
Yes,
and like
this
look
makes
after you
sense.
type of thing. So do you think women aren't really taught that? They just taught to be not, what's the word? Takers. It's like taking.
I mean, some women. I'm gonna cut you off. For me, some women are. You know, I believe that if a woman has a strong foundation as far as her family, like a mother and a father, they be just a little different opposed to someone who just raised by a single parent, and if that parent is living that lifestyle of just having a man who has money who just take care of them. A lot of times the daughter adopts that same mentality, but when they have most of the time when they have like both parents in the household, the outcome of the female, or if they have a parent who's raising them a little different, the outcome normally is a little different. But it's just like a cycle that keeps going on and on and on and on. If the parent is a certain way, 9 times out of 10 the kid is a certain way. So it has to be a time where the cycle was broken somewhere to change the mentality of the people, man. And it's sad, but like they say, everything starts within your home. How you're taught, what you're raised upon, it starts. Whatever you put in your kid is what they're gonna be. If you sit in front of TV all day, watch TV, that's what you're gonna get from your kid. If you're giving your kid a tablet or a phone all day and just to shut them up, you don't be surprised they watching some gay porn, or they're watching something they shouldn't be watching, because you're just giving them a phone and turning the blind eye. You're trying to pacify them with that device. So in order to get the best out of your kid, you gotta cultivate them.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, the right way.
Yep.
And now, like I said, these devices now, people are just pacifying their kids with these. I done seen kids hooping, hollering, screaming, crying, going crazy, and then I'm gonna get the tablet for you. And they're just giving it to them, and we already behind the 8 ball because a lot of kids can't write no more because of the just this computerized schooling. So kids can't write in cursive.
They don't even know how to write in cursive and none of that type
Not
of
do
stuff.
nothing. So
they're crippling as the days go on. It's getting crippling.
Yeah, and now we can't even. You have to have a household or a parent, 2 parents, whatever, that are instilling good things in their children. Otherwise, the cycle is going to continue to be the way it is. Kids are going to be shooting, robbing. Daughters are going to be out here being, whores. Now, I'm just keeping it real. They may be whores, but a whore is just looking for somebody who got some money, and they're going to bounce around till everybody got some money until they, I'm going to cut you off, but until they get to a point where they can't do it no more. And then they want to sit home and it's over. That they like just chasing drug dealers.
Yep.
All right, can we take a quick break for a few seconds? Be right back.
First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. And listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a member. That way you can get updated on all the new content as we continue to bring you these amazing episodes. So we want everyone to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
As y'all heard him, go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. We got an array of content that's coming out that you will be thoroughly entertained by. As you can see,
I hope everybody's enjoying the episode. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Tales from the Jails. I got a very important announcement to make for anyone looking to get into IDD. It's called intellectual disability housing, where you can make a lot of money in this business, and you don't know where to start. You want to find a company that can help you get it done. Contact TNS Licensing and Consulting. That's TNS Licensing and Consulting. Numbers are 267-534-5053, 267-534-5053. Call now. Don't wait. We can help you get started. We train you on how to run a business. We teach you from A to Z how to get started, so forth and so on. That's TNS Licensing and Consulting. Number 267-534-5053. 267-534-5053. Call now. You want to get into the business, but you don't know how to start. Everybody's saying you can do this, you can do that. I can show you how to do. We show you how to get it done. We train you, get you prepared to pass the test. Everything you need to do. Contact us now. If you want to get into IDD, no matter what state you're in, you can be anywhere in the U.S. We get it done. That's TNS Licensing and Consulting. You want to get into IDD, contact us. Clothing, cars, whatever you're selling, you have a great idea. You want to put it on our platform. Contact TBISC. Call us now, 267-982-0342. TBISC, the best in sports entertainment. And we back. I want to thank everybody who's been being patient with us through the commercial break. But we back, so we're still here with Khadejia, and as you know, Mr. Jackson, Brahim Jackson. So, we were just speaking about, the cultivation or the cultivating of the children and breaking that cycle within the home. Now, what were you going to say? You were going to say something?
Yeah, I was going to ask. So, if you ever you haven't got children, right?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you do have.
I had a son as soon as I came home in 2021. So my son will be 5 December 8th.
You didn't waste no time.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm potent, very potent.
So, what are you going to install in your son, so he doesn't not become like you? Not in a bad way, but I'm saying in terms of like when what are you gonna teach him to make sure he doesn't go down the path that you went down?
I'm gonna teach him many things. But the first thing is accountability. Yeah. In life, you got to own up, man. You know what I mean? Whether it's hard, whether it's good. Because, dudes like to come in the crib when they done paid the bills and, the rent paid, the gas on, the heat on, food in there, and they in there like, they got their chest out because they supposed to feel good. They did all this. But when there's a flaw, they trying to duck away and hide from it. Something that they did. No, you stand on that too. Own up to everything you do, good and wrong, man.
Exactly.
Own up to it. Accountability amongst a variety of things that I'm gonna teach them behind that. But that's the first thing.
Yeah, I'm around a lot of like my job is very male centered. Is that the word? It's got made it. Yeah, I'm around a lot of males, and I see a lot of males that don't take accountability. And people that just feel like the world owes them something, and they just blame everyone else but themselves.
Yeah. And
you see what kind of characteristics they have and stuff like that. And 9 times out of 10, it's not great. The
biggest excuse that I hear is, she won't let me see my kid, and I'll be like,
"What did you do?"
Well, no, I'll be like, "Well, go down child support and get joint custody. You see your kid then." Do what you got to do. Like that's an excuse, man. Like, because sometimes it's true. Sometimes people do buck the system and don't want to allow the man to see their child. They'll even if they're on child support, they have joint custody. They won't let the man see the kid. But for the most part, when somebody tell me that, like, did you go out there and go try to file for custody of your kid or joint custody? And they be like, man, I shouldn't do that. But you got to play that game now. You want to see if it's really about the kid. You got to do what you got to do to see your child, because ultimately when that child gets older, that child is going to have some type of resentment towards you, or you're going to have some type of issues because you're going to feel like that you could have did more. And then a lot of times men, what we do is we run. We'll tuck our tail and run too. Some men do that. Like you be like,
a lot of men do that.
Yeah, they tuck.
I have done it.
In what situation?
As far as in raising my son. Like,
okay.
I don't understand sometimes. So when it get too heavy on me, I'll be like, damn, man. And the safest thing to do is run. It's like, because you don't understand it. Men fear what they can't conquer. Women shy away from what they don't understand. You understand, if that makes any sense to you.
Right.
And I have done it. And when I ran away, and when I get to my little corners, I got people like my brother. I got other friends and brothers that be like, hold up, man, we men, bro. We don't do that. So I need that. I need that refreshing reminder. The reminder is beneficial to the believer. And that's just it.
Did you learn a lot of that stuff, like you said, when you was in jail, like learn to take accountability, like you said,
yes,
anger management
jail
and
taught
stuff
me
like
all
that?
that. Yes.
Okay.
Jail taught me. Absolutely. If it wasn't for jail, I wouldn't have this.
Okay.
You know You know what I'm saying? Not to say I wouldn't have came across it in life, in the journeys of life and learning how to conduct myself as a man, but jail has embedded that in me. And that is my core. That's the core of my understanding of life. And one thing it is accountability, man. You got to own up to your rights and wrongs, man. And that's just it. That's how you move forward in progress. You move forward with progress. You know what I'm saying? When you got that type of mindset, I think anyway.
And how do you feel like your religion? You're a Muslim, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel like that? Was you a Muslim before you went to jail?
Yes.
So you was
I
born
was a
raised.
Muslim with no understanding. I was a kid. So I
Okay.
took the pledge of Islam underneath, looking at it like that's the thing to do with my friends. We all Muslim. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I got to jail, I started learning the insides of Islam.
Okay.
I started learning the beauty of Islam.
Okay.
I started learning the religion in its perfection, the way it is of Islam. So jail made me a firmer believer than I was before I went to jail. Yes.
A lot of people that I know who are like quote unquote Muslim or whatever, I think a lot of people have done it because it's like trendy.
Yes. It's very
trendy.
trendy.
Very trendy.
Very. It's cool to be like, yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
tajweed in the basement,
Yeah.
meaning trash. Tajweed is the correct pronunciation for an Arabic word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do it because personally I see it's because of like a trend, and a lot of most of the guys.
I did it growing up because of a trend. That's why I became Muslim, because all my friends was, and you ain't Muslim. I'm like, no, I ain't. What's Muslim? Oh, la ilaha illallah, you all right with the la ilaha illallah? I ain't know nothing about it. I just did it because all my friends was.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
And was you grown?
No, I took my shahada. I became a Muslim when I was 17 years old.
Okay.
And the reason why I did it, because the guys I was around was Muslim. You know, of course we run in the streets, but the guys we was around was Muslim. But the etiquettes and of the Muslims attracted me to, you know, wanting to be Muslim, and also too the brotherhood, you know, brought me to wanting to be Muslim. So I seen a lot of what he's saying and a lot of things, and by no means I'm a perfect Muslim, but I try.
That's all that matters. God, I was going to say God loves the tribe. But I don't know what Allah says.
No, but
you take a step towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah is gonna, aid you. You know, so that's just simple as that. But we all struggle. He calls me all the time. I call him. We just like right now. Once we finish the episode, you're gonna see us pray Maghrib. We're gonna pray the Salah, because we keep each other grounded by just making sure that we're praying and doing the right thing. You around us, we argue and go through whatever we go through and say whatever we're gonna say, and it's just about just keeping everybody around us firm. Upon that, you're never going to abandon the prayer, because we understand that after testifying and that you are a Muslim, la ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah, that there is no God worthy of worship except Allah, and that Muhammad is his messenger. Once you do that, and then it's shahada, salah, zakat, psalm, and hajj. So it's, the shahada is to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only God. Then it's the salat, the prayer, the 5 daily prayers every day. Then the zakat is what you pay, is like your yearly what you pay off of the money that you make. The psalm is is fasting during the month of Ramadan, and then hajj is if you have the ability to travel to Mecca to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Okay.
That's the foundation of Islam.
Ah, that makes sense. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's the. Oh, well, I did know everything you were saying, like the praying 5 times a day, the fasting, stuff like that. But I didn't know that's what the like.
Yeah, that's the foundation of a Muslim. You can't abandon any of those. If you can't. That's it.
How it goes.
Yeah.
And how do you have you guys tried to go to schools, like talk in schools?
We just got some. We getting. I think we got an invite to something of the sort. So we're gonna take the invite, and we're gonna move forward in that direction to try to, because we basically want to help anyone. I don't care if somebody tells us to come to a rec yard, a school, wherever it is. If it's gonna be somebody there that want to hear us talk, we're gonna speak to them. And a lot of times, I want to say this: people are always critiquing things, critiquing whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's positive, whatever it is, people are going to critique it. Even if it is positive, they're going to try to find a way to say something about it to make it seem like you're not doing something right. And once you get a response from the actual community and people around you, if you're getting a positive response from the kids and people around you, you got to sometimes stick and hold on to that, because the negativity can make you stop doing it, and you may miss the actual target, which is, miles down the road. So you got to keep pushing anything you do.
People make it their mission to not understand certain people. Like, people just may not like you. It's like with me and what I do with my YouTube stuff. People make it their mission to not understand what I'm doing, even though I've explained, okay, this is what's going on. They will make it their mission to try and find anything, and I'm just like, okay, cool, I give up.
Yeah, your name is Khadejia. Khadejia, I'm probably don't get into it, but Khadejia, the name Khadejia, it means a lot to Muslims.
Yep, I was the first wife.
Alhamdulillah. So that name, yes. So maybe I don't know. We talk about it, but the thing about this is it's just great that we can come together and speak on a level, whereas though we're able to articulate and speak to the people out there in the world, so that they can understand. Sometimes whether people need to hear things sometimes in our slang, like he's more brash than me. I can never be as brash as him, but that's just who he is.
Yeah.
And people can relate to that. And some people can relate to me, and people can relate to you now that you on the podcast, and it's just us all coming together for one common goal, which is to spread a message to the people to know that it's more to life than prison, drugs, murder, the hood. There's more. This world is vast. As you live in the UK, it's totally different. But some people may not even understand that. You can walk on a beach. You gotta kill each other. You can walk on the beach. You can jump in the ocean. You can eat some different kind of food. You can travel the world. You can meet different
lay up
people.
with your lady. The hell that beach and all that type of stuff right there. Lay up with them buns.
This is what
Tommy Buns out there. That's it.
You two compliment each other so well.
He want to lay up, But for me, I look at stuff like that's good too. I'm with all that, laying up, But I like to see the world. I like to travel. I like to do different things. I like to be around different people.
And what do you think it will take for? Because I genuinely feel like, unfortunately, it's never going to stop. It's always going to be a cycle. It's always going to be like new things.
I feel like that too.
It's always something
never
new.
ending stop. Jail is always going to be prevalent.
Yep.
To the front of things forever.
It's a business.
It's a big time business.
It's a business.
It's one of, if not the biggest corporation in the world.
And do you think like black people are not caught in a system, but do you think it's systematic? I don't
think none of that. I don't go with none of that, because you know what you ain't supposed to be doing. They ain't coming to wake you up and take you to jail for no reason at all. Now, is the laws too harsh? Yes. Some of them is, and it targets crack targets blacks, African Americans.
Right.
To whereas though a white get caught with cocaine to get 2-3 years.
Right.
All right, but before all that, you ain't supposed to be selling that. So without you selling that, you wouldn't get this time. So I don't want to hear all that shit. Oh my God, you weren't supposed to be selling that.
Yeah.
They giving out 40 years. Why you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Crazy?
Yeah.
But everybody went, oh my God, the white man. Okay, cool. Granted, the white man probably got certain things in place to make it hard on certain ethnic groups. But if you never did it, you would never have to worry about it. They're not coming in your crib, yo, you did this, come on.
Yeah. And
falsely taking you to jail. Yeah. No, the fuck they not.
You sure about that?
Go with none of that. No, I ain't never been locked up for nothing I ain't did. Everything they locked me up for, I did it. It was no mistaken identity. It was no accident. Here I go.
No, you ain't do no murders though. You didn't do those.
Shit, I didn't.
No, you didn't do it.
I got exonerated for it.
Yeah, you didn't do it. You didn't do it.
Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, this guy's crazy. No, we didn't do none of that stuff.
Yeah.
So the real thing is to stop people from even doing that in the first place, preventing people from going down that route so they don't end up in jail, if that makes sense.
Yes.
But I don't know what the solution is, to be honest. I'm not quite sure, because you can always say keep kids in youth centers and stuff like that, but kids ain't trying to do that nowadays. Youth centers are all not in England, they're all knocked down. People don't go to youth centers anymore, things like that. So it's how do you keep kids off the street from doing street activities and selling drugs and stuff like that?
Man, how do you? It's never How do you keep kids off the street and selling crack and all that, man? Mom's not getting high, dad not getting high, everybody in place, and they come up right. As long as
I disagree. I think that
no, hold on. Let me talk to you. Talk.
Yeah,
as long as the front is messed up, the kid gonna be messed up, man. More so than not. If you growing up, no heat, going to school smelling like kerosene, mom ain't been there in 5 days, sister selling ass to get you some lunch, what the fuck you expect?
Yo,
I'm just saying, you just like, damn, I'm hungry and shit and this and that. Like, it's real, bro. We ain't up here doing no faking. It's real, man. If you got, not to say that kids don't go the wrong way with two parents that's productive in life, but it's more so than not when you got people that's not in place, man. Look at your background, nigga. I've been knowing you all my life, nigga. Your mom and your dad wasn't around and this and that like mine. Yeah. And what we was doing. We was out there selling it like Domino's Pizza. No, we was. No. But you don't get up here and be faking. We gonna keep it real. Don't do that, bro. Yeah. Like let's get the people what they want to hear, which is the truth. That hawk, which is the truth. So now, I mean, like that's just it.
But listen, for me, you know, he right. I think it's on a bigger scale. I just think that a lot of drugs and drugs are pumped into African American communities. It's because if you go out to, like, we in Philadelphia, but if you go to King of Prussia, you go to Conshohocken, you know, nobody on the corner selling drugs up there. They're not pumping drugs into those communities.
Do you know when they were saying in the 80s they flooded the streets with crack?
Yeah, cocaine. It was cocaine. It was just powder, the powder form, and then they started cooking it. Like 84, 85, somewhere around there. When
they was telling me about it, I was asking, like, who was giving it to the people? Like, how does it work? Like, because I know that a politician or a government person isn't going to be like, oh, here's some going on to...
Man, that's just all myth to me. I ain't never seen no goddamn government come down here and give out no crack. We was buying it off motherfuckers. They had it. I don't know who let it in.
It's on a whole nother level. It's like, we can think about it, but we don't control no borders. All this stuff, man. It's just...
I understand.
It's just so much. Like, it's like if you know, I don't really know, but if people are sending, you know, 100 cars through the actual toll, whatever this thing at the border at one time, some going to get through. They're not stopping every car. Some will get caught, some will get stops, and it's going to get through. And it's going to be, you know, it's going to come right to the urban community.
Regardless of how it got here.
Yeah.
You got it and you sold it and you know you wasn't supposed to sell it. Like,
yeah.
That's just it.
And back to what you were saying about not necessarily 2-parent household, but like, for example, my brother was raised by my dad as well, but when he was 10 upwards. My brother got disciplined. Like, we had discipline, like, in the house. Like, I was scared of my dad, kind of thing. So I knew
he had structure.
Yes, a lot of structure. Yeah. So we were scared. Like, my brother used to be like, my cousins now, they weren't scared of their parents. So like, but you can see that direction.
Because the parents is more so of your friend nowadays than.
Yes, but like, even till now, I would have conversations with my dad, and my dad's like, "I'm still not your friend yet." I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Exactly.
Speaking of dads, like, you know, this guy, you know, one time we kids, we be together all the time.
Yeah.
So I give this guy my bike one day, takes my bike, you know, and I'm like, I tell him, you know, how my dad is. My dad wanted me to be in the house at a certain time. So I said, had the bike back by this time. So he didn't come back with the bike. So I had to be at the house at a certain time. So I get to the door, and my dad like, "Yo, where the bike at?" So he's like, "You ain't coming back in here without that bike," you know. So I had to wait for him, and I seen him and cussed him out. Got the bike back, get in the house.
More so like a fight, but go ahead.
Yeah, whatever. But then we got, and then I got in the house, and my dad was one of the fathers, like, push-up position. I told you don't be doing this and doing that, you know, or get them textbooks and put your back against the wall. He would do stuff like that, and you'd be like, you know what, I do what I got to do. Okay, gotta listen and follow rules. That's how my father was.
Yeah, I think I was definitely afraid of my pops. So my dad put me in his place. I used to get, like, not so much beatings. My brother would get the beatings. I would get, like, the hit round the head, or I'd get grounded. When I mean grounded, I wasn't allowed out my room. So as soon as school's over, I have to go straight home in my room. So I think, I had a lot of structure, and I think that definitely stops kids from wandering and being in places where they shouldn't be.
Exactly. So, I mean, we want to take some questions because we got an offer, and you know, anybody got any questions? Anybody want to say anything? Anybody want? So, we did get some donations today. We appreciate everybody for all the donations who have been donating. And this is all entertainment. You know, it's the truth. Some things, but some things are just for entertainment. You know.
How many people are watching?
We was up to about 100 people.
Oh wow,
So
that's quite cool.
yeah. So it's you know, right there somewhere in that area. Any questions? Let me see if we got any questions in here.
Do you guys put this on the YouTube after it's done? Okay.
Yeah, it goes live. So shout out to Real 187, the donation. He said get some alarm and rate t-shirts and hats made. I'm at work cracking the heck up with
It's actually on YouTube now.
Yeah, it's on YouTube now,
Oh,
so we
sick.
live. Yeah,
But
actually
still,
we
say you can still go back and watch.
Oh, right, okay.
yeah, it's on YouTube, Twitch, Kick. What else, Tawfiq? Okay.
Hugh, oh man, the donations is coming in back to back right now.
Appreciate y'all. Huey, Tour Nicaruma. I'm saying that right.
Sandman.
If y'all
Yeah.
going to be talking on BLK issues, you have a duty to be educated. The Iran-Contra affair, the Fort Bragg cartel are two examples of the government importing drugs. So yeah, maybe you know some things we don't know. I mean, we're not well educated, but what we do know is our neighborhoods and our communities. So sometimes things that are at a higher level, you know, from my understanding, yeah, people were getting kilos of cocaine and, you know, kilos of heroin, and the person that was getting them, most people was getting them from people that was the same complexion as them, and who they may have been getting them from, you know, we don't know. DJ aka Mr. Sandman says it's systematic and that arresting people is big business. If the crime rate stops, that puts a lot of people out of business. We agree. Would you agree? Because the lawyers wouldn't be paid, the judges wouldn't be paid, the police wouldn't be on the street, you know. So that's just really what it is.
Gotta get you up here, Mike Knox.
They said where you was at. Yeah, where you was at on the Spade interview. What was you doing?
Oh, I'll probably be somewhere feet up. I'll be needing a break sometime.
Yeah.
I'll be getting burnt out with it, man.
When you first came out of jail, what was the thing that you wanted to do the most, other than be with a woman?
Be with a woman. Be with a woman. Everything be with a woman. But what I liked to do the most, I used to get up, because when I came home, it was cold. It was in October. And then it started to snow. I actually was seeing snow being free for over 2 decades in prison. And I used to get up about 2 in the morning and go sit outside and sit there. And I would take people trash out front, like pour the trash up, like on trash day, the whole side that I'm living on, that whole side of the block, I pour everybody trash up to the front. I got slippers on out here in the cold, shorts, tank top, like it's summertime. And it was just like the little ice pellets falling on my skin and melting. It was like fantasizing to me, like, wow, it turned into water. Like, it was just like being a newborn person as a grown man,
Right.
if that makes any sense.
You felt free.
Yep. It was just appreciating the things that I took for granted for so long. You know, such as snow, quietness, you know, and a certain type of, like, they call it the witching hours. You know, that's between 3 and 6 o'clock in the morning. And it gets so quiet outside, right, that you can actually hear the light. You know, the light that got the red, green, yellow. When it changes to the next one, you can hear it.
Ah,
you can hear it like
yeah.
click. But you don't hear it in the daytime because
Yeah.
the hustle and bustle of the world moving. But at night, it's so quiet that you're like, damn, that actually have a clicking sound to it. But you don't notice it because you're in the daytime.
You're right.
You got to be up in these witching hours to hear that. So I appreciated stuff like that. Like, dang, like cat running across the street. I bring out some little cat food, or not even cat, tuna pack.
But you love cats since we was kids.
Yeah, I love
though.
cats. I love cats.
Still love cats up to this day.
What was your first meal?
When I came home, I had about 45 chicken wings. Ate every last one of them.
What's your favorite flavor?
What you say? Eat like they.
I like them dry. I don't
Me
like my
too.
wings messy.
Not me. That lemon pepper.
That's cool
Dry
too.
rub?
Lemon
Okay.
pepper's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I like to put some Old Bay seasoning on it.
A what?
Old Bay seasoning.
Where can I go get that? Not the season, the chicken. For that, do that.
No, he's talking about like the Old. He put Old Bay on his chicken wings.
Yeah, but they do that at the store.
They do it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can tell them, put me some Old Bay seasoning or some Cajun seasoning.
Oh, okay.
Like the
Yeah.
powder kind, not the
Right.
the wet. Yeah, yeah. But I love a chicken wing. I'm a chicken wing boy. Like I love rice too.
Did you learn how to cook, King Joe?
I can make a couple dishes. I'm vicious. Well, they like to call me. They like to say I make bobs, and a bob stand for a bowl of bullshit. Yeah, man.
I can agree with that.
You know what I mean? So, you know. Yeah, man. So, you know, this is what it is.
So it would be just like a concoction of just all these random anything.
Just anything.
But it
Just
worked.
throw it in
The other
bag.
day, what he do? He ate what? How many boiled eggs? Did he
Oh, I ate about 18.
Damn.
I was like Yoshi. Just gobbling them joints down. Pause. Heavy on the pause. Gobble tip.
My man said he ate a dozen
Your
of
belly
eggs.
must
in
be
one-
hurting.
Yeah, we was cracking up. Oh, man said a whole cart of eggs and a half. Man, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, it was crunchy in there that night, boy. That's all I had for real. All actually, I ain't had nothing else in there. Ain't like I wanted to eat 12 boiled eggs. I opened up that cabinet, that shit was hollering back at me. Oh, I'm like, damn, this shit crunchy in here right there. I opened up the fridge, that shit banging and all that. I'm like, man, you know, pride. I don't want to call ask for a couple $, but wait to payday. I see the whole dozen of eggs. We boil all these joints up right there.
Do you not know how to make like an omelette? An omelette or something?
No, boil me. Salt and pepper me.
Damn.
Salt and pepper off the boiled egg heavy.
Are there still any traits that you have or like habits that you do,
Yeah.
Joe?
I love to clean. I'm very immaculate with cleaning. I don't like dirty space, and jail gave me that. I don't lay in bed till after 9 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
Monday through Sunday. Like I got it. Like my body has I don't need an alarm. I have a natural alarm. Wakes me up. I mind my business.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I do. I'm talking about when it comes to me and you my business, so I be in your business because you my business. But other than that, like I could be walking down the street and seeing some wild shit and like, yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I might see a dude beating up his woman. I'm not one of them. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm out. Once I see it, I might could have been chilling there and chilling. Look, and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm
'cause
not
you're
going
now
over there to
yeah.
diffuse the situation.
Yeah, you gonna say, yo, stop, bro.
I'm never doing that. Heavy, you want to get out of there, tip. Fast. What? Trying to stay alive. I ain't playing around with these people out here.
Do you are you traumatized from anything?
Um,
Do you still have trauma? So like a lot of guys might like I know some guys may like shake in their sleep or like have like little fits in their sleep.
Oh, I don't do
and stuff
that.
like
I don't do that. But I do wake up and be like, damn, I'm home.
Okay.
Every day I wake up, it's not a day that go past that I despise, like not even despise, but like, boy, I ain't going to jail. It's not a
Yeah.
day that go past that I don't think about jail.
Okay.
Like I don't wake up and not the whole 24 hours go past and I didn't think about sitting in the cell.
Okay.
Like while I'm riding down the street, I'm like, damn, I'm in a car. I'll be in a supermarket, damn, I'm getting shit up there.
Yeah.
It always revert back to, damn, boy, I ain't going back to that.
Yeah.
Like every day. Every day. It's not a day to go past.
Yeah, I'm cool. Prison is not an option for me. You know.
Yeah, I don't think when I have seen like documentaries on like women jails and stuff like that, I'm just like, yeah, no, I would be someone's bitch.
You think so?
Absolutely. Like I'm really delicate.
You're not gonna fight somebody, child?
No, I'm not like I'm really like a delicate girl. Like I'm just like very
You's a
timid.
punk.
Yeah.
In all reality.
Yeah.
That's cool too. And I can, because
Yeah.
I had an instance, not to cut you off, but I used to look at a punk as a coward and all that. But no, you're not a coward because you're a punk.
I stand my ground.
Yeah.
But if a girl started like coming towards me, I would try and defend myself. But I'm not like one of them.
You're prissy.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm like
Like once you get hit in the face, it's over. Like normally that's what happened. They get punched in the face.
Nice little slap, get you right in place. Oh, okay.
yeah, like I'm just like I'm more of a talker. Like I don't argue. I'm not like a loud type of like.
Yeah, you want everything to be cool and roll and function.
Right, roses, petals, like
Yes.
fairy tales, pink fluffy. Like that's me. So,
And I like that. You a girly girl.
right, I would be someone's bitching jail. I don't think I could. I would have to like. Is it like hold their pockets and stuff? Like when you walk.
No,
in?
I don't do that because I ain't on ass. When you holding somebody's pocket, that mean you fucking them.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. They will probably force me to do stuff.
Well, yeah, I ain't going like
That's
that.
what I mean.
Me, yeah. See, but you a girl, so that's different.
Yeah, I'd be
The
scared.
girls is different. Girls, you know, can get away with stuff that men can't.
Did you help anyone in jail who you saw that might have been a little bit vulnerable?
Yeah, I had a couple friends that was punks. I went to a gang program because of a homie that we had, Mike. Mike was one of the best ballers in the jail. Could play, but when I say baller, I mean a basketball player. But he didn't have no heart.
Okay.
But when Philly came out and we right there on the sidelines, like, yeah, Mike bust his ass, bang on them niggas. He'd be cooking them, banging on them and all that. But if something happened, an altercation happened on the court, and we had to ride for him because he was letting a dude like mug him, like, oh,
Right.
you're not gonna do that to that's my homie.
Right.
Yeah, so yes, I did that plenty of times, especially if I like the dude, he ain't told on nobody. Everybody is just not cut to be
Right.
if that makes any sense.
Was you like that? Like, in jail?
I was out my goddamn mind in jail. I was mad. I was mad.
Oh, no one was playing with you?
Yeah, people played with me.
Did you get beat up?
I've been beat up about 2-3 times, yeah.
Okay.
You goddamn right I've been beat up. You ain't gonna bring it. One thing about bringing ass, you got to, one thing about going to see some ass, you got to bring some ass.
What does that mean?
Well, no, I don't know what that means.
Specify. Pause.
You got to bring ass to get ass. Meaning you got an ass on you and I got an ass on me.
Yeah.
So in order for me to come get your ass, I got to bring my ass.
Oh, yeah.
Do that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Pause.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, any questions? Anybody out there? Any questions? Questions, please.
Who are you looking forward to having on this podcast? Who would you
Everybody,
like?
I want Kevin Gates up here.
That's possible.
Shout out to Kevin Gates, man.
I know his well, I mean, I know. I'm familiar with his manager.
Okay.
I can either put in a good word. I can give you the details of his manager.
Okay.
Yeah. Kevin. Well, I don't know him personally, but he seems like a person that's willing to do something like this for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we probably would love. Who else?
Kevin Gates. I want Dirk if they let Dirk out of jail. Love to have Dirk.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Dirk.
Shout out to Dirk. Keep your head up, homie. Yeah, Wyeth and Lucci. Yeah.
Manifesting.
Everybody that been there and seen how it was and want to tell their story.
NBA young boy.
I don't know. Has he ever been there?
Yeah, he been in jail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
NBA
Oh,
young
yeah.
boy.
Shout out to NBA Youngboy. Let's talk about it, man.
Yeah.
I just seen him on Wallow on them show. Yeah. We'll
Shout
love
out to
get him
Wallow.
up here. Shout out to Wallow. What's up, Wallow?
Yeah, he's good people. I met him at KOP like a couple. Was it last year or was it this year? Pardon? Yeah, that's
of
why
Pressure.
I saw him. He's really good people.
What you buy? King of Pressure? What you get?
I didn't. We went there to put, like me. He was buying stuff. He was in the Louis store.
Oh yeah.
We went to go see him, and he gave me some advice and stuff.
Shout
So
out to Wallow.
yeah. Have you guys known him for a long time, or
Huh?
have you guys known him for a long time, or no? It's
I
just
knew
someone-
Wallow. Me personally, I knew Wallow. Probably about going on since he came home from prison. Since he first came home from prison, I thought I met him before he went in, but it was like probably that's some passing or whatever because I knew Gilly for a long time, but I really connected with Wallow as far as building a friendship with him when he came home from prison.
Okay. Nice. But yeah, we're gonna manifest it. That's definitely gonna happen. I don't see why it wouldn't. You guys are so great. Like it's gonna go far. Like I'm excited to see where you guys are gonna take it. And then you could do lives, like a podcast live. I don't know if you've thought about doing that. Stuff like that.
Eddie King, that's Ryder on the way, so that's coming. That's the done deal. So shout out to Back to Basics, Real Raps TV. Everybody know them DVDs back in the day. It's my guy EA. Shout out to EA. Easy Jason C. I see you. Yeah, man. Everybody been tuning in, man. We appreciate the support from everybody, man. Any more questions you got before we go? So we got to offer the Maghrib prayer.
No, I feel like I've
Say it again. About Meek Mills. Meek Mills, yes, for sure. Meek, that's our guy. Meek's from the city. Meek is somewhat heavy on with the reform and the prison systems. He's done a lot for people in prison, from what I heard. He's someone goes to the prisons to visit the inmates, and he goes there with Dot's been there around him a few times. Wallow, for sure, man. Anybody in the city, man, that's trying to speak about prison reform, because the ultimate goal of us is to spread the awareness of prison, to keep people from going to prison. So whoever can come up on the show and talk about it and their hard times and their difficulties of prison, and difficulties of coming home from prison, whatever it may be, any story that anyone has, it's we want to talk about it here on the podcast.
Do you guys have like, I wouldn't necessarily say an end goal, because I know you guys are just doing and you're riding the wave, but like, is there anything that you really want to do, like if that makes sense?
What you mean as far as what though?
Just doing this kind of thing.
I hope I reach one person. If I reach one person, I'm cool. My mission is accomplished.
Okay.
Out of the thousands of people that listen to this, if I reach one, and I'm not saying that 1,000 people didn't get it, but one, I feel as though I did my mission.
Are you guys on Spotify and Apple?
Yes. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, iPad, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Patreon, I believe.
What else? Like 5 different joints.
Any podcasting app, we're there. You can listen to us. So check us out. If and make sure we want people who's driving, go check us out on those Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, any platform that allows podcasts to stream their audio. We're there.
Any questions for me?
Yeah. So when you coming back to Philly?
Maybe like 3. I need to.
Matter of fact, you know what? I gotta go to. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm sorry. Go say what you're saying.
No, I was gonna say maybe like 3 weeks. Maybe I'm always in and out of it. I love Philadelphia. Like Philadelphia, the people here treat me so well. Like you guys are very protective and loving and kind, and I feel so safe. There's not one person.
So?
Yeah. Maybe it's just because I don't know if I'm a girl. I think obviously I am a girl, but the people that I be around and my people, I feel very protected, very safe, I'm very respected.
You saw all types of automatic weapons and fire. You seen all types.
I plead the fifth. I don't know what
I've
seen
nothing.
I don't know about
you
that.
Probably seen, you feel comfortable. You probably seen that. You in Philly.
But no, I feel very respected by the people that I'll be around, and that's the most important thing for me. So yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah. So let's see. Any comments? You got any questions they got for you? Yeah.
This one guy said his wife is up here. That's my wife.
Oh.
But he follows you.
Oh, okay.
He follows you on your platform.
Yeah, the chat has been really, really productive.
Oh yeah, his name's Scarfo. Yo, y'all got my wife on this joint.
Yeah, he said like your interview with how was YBC do? What type of person was he? I know
lovely.
You met him, and how was he?
He was very nice. He I'll tell you a story actually. We was in the car. It was just me and him, and I had a rental. I don't think I've ever actually said this publicly, but I had a rental, but my rental was electric and half electric, half gas, I think. Bear in mind, I've never driven an electric car before. I didn't know. I'm just a girl. I don't know nothing about cars. I just put that shit in drive, right? So we was on our way to P&B. I don't know where we was, but we wasn't somewhere that we was meant to be. So we was driving, and then the car just started slowing down. And it was only me and him in the car. And my car's not, I didn't have tints, obviously it's a rental, so it's fishbowl. So we had to pull over, and he was obviously panicking. And in my head I'm thinking, at the time I was kind of green. I didn't really
know who he was.
Yes, yeah. And I didn't really, now I understand what it is that I'm doing, and I have a bit more, intention of what I'm doing. But when I was with him, I just enjoyed filming people, so I just didn't really know much. But he was panicking, and then he was just saying like, if anything happens to me, it's not happening to you, but I'm in the car with you, if that makes sense. So anything goes off in this car, like there's a potential that something could happen to you. So yeah, luckily like one of the guys, he was behind us, so he like got out the car, went into our car. This is like, must have been about 6-7 o'clock in the evening, and it was like main road, and then he eventually got the car working again. But the fact that he was more bothered about like my safety than like his own kind of thing was like, spoke a lot of volumes. So but I didn't really know him for a long time, but he was a good person to me. I'm not quite sure whatever he had going on, and the people that I was, whenever we was around other people, he was a good person. He never was rude or anything like that. He was obviously he had his one-liners when it comes to other people and stuff, people that he didn't like. But that's got nothing to do with me. I just blocked that out. But yeah, he was cool, and it's very unfortunate. It was very, very sad what happened, because I had so much belief in him as a person. He was very outgoing. I didn't care, and I love that. I love that fearlessness. But he just needed to put that energy into something else rather than
Rahim
his
Allah.
ops.
May Allah have mercy upon his soul. I don't know who I mean. Yeah, YBC Dual. It just sometimes is the street life. Sometimes have tragic endings, and it's not really worth it. Sometimes you just look at it and you're like, I wish that we was able to probably reach him and speak to him and talk to him. Maybe we could have helped change some things that that happened, but it's all just the decree of Allah, and you can just make dua for him, and dua is basically like it's praying for him, his soul, and try to ask that Allah forgive him for his sins. But it's just unfortunate for anybody to get murdered the way he was murdered, and
it's like even yesterday. I always visit his grave when I come to Philly. If I haven't been to Philly for a long time, I'll always go see him, put some flowers down and stuff. And in my head, I'm like, this is crazy. Like, he was literally here like a year ago. Yeah. Like, where did you go?
Where were you at when you found out that he was murdered?
I was on my way back from work. I was doing it. I'm not a chef, but I know how to work a kitchen. So I had a job where I was a chef de partie, and I just came back from a 12-hour shift, and I was on the phone to one of the guys from Chicago, and I got a DM, because I have a lot of Philly followers. I got a DM saying, Dul died, Dul's dead. And I read it, and I was just like, oh, this is like bullshit, whatever. And I remember I was on the bus. I was just coming off the bus. And then I got another message, but I was just like, this is just whatever. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. Yeah. And then I remember like getting off the bus near my house at the bottom of the street, and I called up, who did I call? I called FS. I don't know if you're aware of FS.
FS the Bender. He was on the show too. Yeah, he was up here.
Yeah. Oh, he was crazy. Yeah, my boy. I called him, and then he just started, he didn't say anything on the phone. He just looked at me, and that's when I knew. I was like, damn, like, this is not nice. Yeah. And that's the first time I've ever experienced death.
Really?
Yeah, that really did. I've had my granddad die when I was like 13, but I was 13. That was how many years ago? 13 years ago. But as an adult, that's the first death I've experienced where that hurt. I was like, oh, I don't like this. This is not a nice feeling. And ever since then, like, I've had other people I know more people that have died here in America, like between Chicago and Philly, than.
Yeah, Philly, man. Like
my friend, one of my guys got buried like the other day.
From Philly?
From North, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He got shot. And that's like, oh yeah. Y'all need to stop. That's all I can
easier
say.
said than done. It's just that, we all got to work collectively to try to make some things happen, But we want to thank everybody who's been tuning in. Anything else you want to say, Young, before we go?
Oh, man, stay free, man. Stay free, man. Take ownership, take accountability. Take care of the family, man. Enjoy life, man. It's more to it than if you are committing crimes, man. It's more to it than just crimes, man. It's family, man. It's love. It's fun, man. And stay free. That's just it.
Yeah, stay safe, stay free, stay out of people's business. And another thing I want to say, for anyone who has a problem with what we doing, speaking about talking about prison and what happens behind the prison wall. All we want to say to you is that we're just trying to spread a positive message. And if you have a problem, you got something you want to say, contact us so we can have a conversation about it.
No, you ain't got to contact us. Go listen to something else. Get out of here. That's just it. Sitting up here on appeasing these niggas. Bye. Turn on another episode.
That's what I mean. It just works.
Yeah, he crazy. Listen, think about it. He been like that since we was kids.
Oh, I love it. It's great.
He was a kid person that get thrown out of class, like all types of stuff. Yeah. So that's it. We'll give a shout out to Tawfiq, Kasim, and
S. Dot. Big S. Dot up in here.
S. Donovan.
My son.
S. Donovan. You call it S. Donovan.
Shout out to my
Dot
little
knows
son,
everybody.
Man. Harold Street. The one and only S. Dot. It's my youngest boy. It's a family secret. Just chill.
Shout out to Dot. And shout out to you, Khadejia, for coming on the show.
No,
and we
thank
really
you for
appreciate it. This has been a different twist having you on here. And, we like, when we have people that come on the show and they're able to speak and bring something different to the show. So I want to thank you as well.
Thank
And
you.
shout
for
out
having
to
me.
No Bat, man. No Bat, what you say? This the hottest podcast out right now. Well, we trying to be. We definitely trying to be, and we trying to give you all real content and everything, legit. Everything legit, real, and authentic. And that's just it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we look forward to it. And don't forget, go check out that Spado interview. It's out right now, man. Spado, Youngin wasn't there. Brahim wasn't there for whatever reason. He had his feet
I
up.
apologize to y'all for everybody that's
But it still
hollering
was
and hooting about me, but it was still a magnificent episode.
Yes, it was. Yes, man. I wish he was there, man. I had Dot with me, so we was good. But I was, it would have been crazy. Maybe we're gonna start having Dot on here as a third co-host on the show. Cause Dot, that's our guy. But it was an amazing interview. Spado episode out right now. Don't forget to become a member. For everyone in here, it's 80-something plus people right now. It was over 100. Oh, it's probably over 100 now. But listen, become a member. Show support to keep us out of court. We appreciate that. Become a member. Help us out. Don't forget to subscribe and pass it on. And anyone that has any questions for us, if you see us in the street, please approach me, man, and talk to me, man. I need that. I need to feel that love from the community, and I'm pretty sure Mr. Jackson needs it as well. And if you have any other questions for us, you can reach out to S. Dot. If we can't get in contact, Dot is everywhere. Reach out to Dot, and Dot will.
He is the manager. That's just it. He's the manager. He'll get you in contact and get something set up, whether it's a yay or nay.
Yeah, you heard it first, and we out.